What's up, gamers? Brandon here from top10gamer.com. In this video, we're going to take a look at the best FPS gaming mice. So when we start talking about gaming mice, people get all sensitive and argumentative about what the best gaming mouse is. Hey, if I start talking, it starts to tick you off, you can rage quit, that's fine. You can close out of this. Just be sure to not hit your monitor. Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about DPI, or dots per inch. This is basically the sensitivity in your mouse. It has nothing to do with accuracy and things like that. I guess if you didn't have a high enough DPI, it might affect your accuracy, but you see a lot of mice in excess of 6,000 DPI on the market. And truth be told, you don't need that much. Nobody uses a 6,000 DPI, and if you do, then I don't know how you're aiming at anything. Most professional level gamers use a DPI from like 400, maybe up to 1600 max. Okay, so now we're going to get a little bit technical here and talk about the sensor types and the gaming mouse itself. Maybe something you never even wanted to learn about, but I'm going to tell you in about 5 seconds what I think about this, okay? So, the most accurate gaming mice on the market are those with the optical sensors and not the ones with the laser sensors. That's because laser sensors have a little bit of acceleration added into them. So I'm going to put a link in the description below of a forum thread where you guys can go and read your heart out about optical sensors and things like that. The basic gist of it, optical sensors are just a little bit more accurate. Okay, so beyond all that sensor stuff, and before I get started, I want to let you guys know that I actually use 3 different gaming mice for different stuff that I do. I actually use the G500, you can see it right here, for my basic work and casual browsing. Okay, for FPS, I use the Razer DeathAdder 2013. And for some different grip styles, when I want to use like a claw grip, I actually use the Logitech G9X. Now the G9X, it doesn't have an optical sensor, but it's still a really solid gaming mouse. And one thing, when you start to get too technical, then you start to forget about all the features that a good mouse like the G9X can have. It's still going to be one on the list. Anyway, those are the 3 gaming mice that I use, but not necessarily and not necessarily ones I would recommend to you. Again, for me, they work best for me. Okay, so for this video, we're just going to go over 7 quick mice that you guys should consider if you're playing, if you're doing FPS or RTS or any types of gaming. Number 7 is the Logitech G9X that I just spoke about. I really like the G9X because of the customizable grips. This is actually a mouse that's out of production now. They're not going to make any more G9Xs. And again, the reason I like it because it has a wide angle grip and a precision grip, and you can choose between the two. I also like the weight tuning options for it. Overall, just a really good mouse. Sometimes I use it for FPS instead of the DeathAdder. Is it as accurate? Probably not quite as accurate as the DeathAdder, but I still really like it. Okay, so for number 6, I'm going to recommend you take a look at the Zowie EC Evo, mainly because it's really a lot like the DeathAdder, a little bit different grip and style, but it has that Avago 3090 optical sensor, super accurate mouse, and definitely should be considered in 2013. Okay, so number 5 on this list is really good claw grip mouse. If you kind of have mid to small sized hands, for me in particular, this wouldn't really work. But again, it's not just about me, this list. These are just mice that you guys should take a look at. Again, for you, this order might be completely different because of the size of the hands that you have, the type of grip you used. This is the Roccat, I'm saying this right, Roccat Savu. Which is another really awesome one. It's pretty small and compact, perfect for those of you with that claw grip. Okay, the next mouse on our list is another really good optical sensor mouse. In fact, all of the rest, beside the G9X, all of these mice are optical sensor mice that have the best optical sensors available. So these are the most accurate gaming mice on the market today. The Logitech G400 and G400S is number 4. These are basically the next generation versions of the MX518, with the G400S being the latest version. Don't really like the look of the G400S as much as I did the G400. But I think overall the grip on it seems really good. Okay, number 3 is the Razer Abyssus, which is basically the claw grip version of the most popular gaming mouse on the market, the Razer DeathAdder, and for that reason, the Abyssus belongs here at number 3. Okay, at number 2, we have the CM Storm Spawn, another amazing optical sensor mouse. Probably my favorite claw grip gaming mouse overall. Definitely a look in the $40 price range. Okay, at number 1 is the Razer DeathAdder. Now, I've written about gaming mice before, and the Razer DeathAdder always comes in number 1 after thousands of votes. I can tell you that it's the most popular out there. It's probably the most precise, and that's why it's the most popular, because you get the best accuracy with it, which is exactly what you want in terms of FPS. As you can see, I don't know if this will be visible on the video or not, but with the 2013 model, the side grips are actually like rubber instead of that shiny plastic. After a while playing the older version, your hands would kind of get slippery, things like that. So definitely recommend, if you don't already have one, to get the new 2013. If you already have a Razer DeathAdder, there's not too much of a difference in the newer version. They do have what they call a 4G infrared sensor now instead of the 3.5G one, which is just a little bit more accurate in terms of accuracy, but overall won't do too much for you if you already have the original. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you didn't rage quit on me. Also, we're taking a look at the best mechanical keyboards and also the best desktop gaming cases. If you're building a PC, you should take a look at that, as well as our Building a Gaming PC series. We're going to take a look at all different gaming peripherals to hopefully help you guys get a look at things that can help you in the game. It's not going to make up for a lack of practice, but it will help you overall if you're kind of in that in between a casual player, that's your casual player, and trying to become more of a professional player. Okay, so if you like me, you like these videos, you like what I bring to the table, please press that like and subscribe button to see more in the future. You can also go to www.top10gamer.com to find more in-depth information about all the videos I make. And as always, we'll see you next time.